back with another Disability Girls video. Yeah. So, excuse my grog mouth, it's early in the morning. Meh. People make me get up early for this shit. Anyways, so, not sure if I read this part, 'cause I don't remember what's going on, so I'm gonna reread it. Excuse me. That goes for other things too. So far this place seems more or less like a normal school. Click. Except for the people. I think back to my talk with Kenji yesterday. Misha's constant laughter and Shizune's sweeping sign language gestures. Well, I've only met 3 students so far. Maybe they aren't that normal, but I'm sure others are. Or perhaps people like them are what passes for normal around here. Yeah, what does pass for normal around here? What do people do? I didn't see a lot of kids hanging around after school, after classes yesterday. So maybe there are a lot, or clubs. If so, I wonder if I should join one. Excuse me. All through class, the question remains on my mind, so I decide to ask Shizune about it when we split into groups. After all, she did say if I had anything I wanted to know, I should ask her. Also She crossed her arms and shifts her gaze slowly to Misha, who looks more preoccupied with trying to grind the eraser of her pencil down so that the top of it's perfect and evenly flat. She looks mad at me. I don't know what I did. Ah, sorry. That was gross. Shi-chan, is there something you wanted from me? Oh, I see. That's a good question. My first thought is that means she doesn't know, which is worrying. Maybe being too negative. Well, anyway, Misha, please don't prove me please don't prove me right. Oh, that's right. Everyone is encouraged to join a club. A lot of people do so, but because there isn't really anything else to do. You know what I just realized? I haven't been doing her voice, and I should have been. Damn it. Screw you people making me get up for this crap. Anyway, let me try this again. So there is a few school events like the festival coming up in a few days. Almost every student in the school tends to help out with it, doing whatever. So, you actually transferred in at a busy time. Maybe you can help out too. Sure. What's the festival about? Misha freezes. I don't know, Hichan. The truth is, it's a local event, and I'm not from this area, so... She starts signing desperately to Shizune, asking her to bail her out. Shizune adjusts her glasses at the end of an oddly... God. Whatever the fuck that word is. Flourish and starts signing hard and heavily. ... Oh. Who cares? Misha puffs out her chest and she shouts Shizune's words out at me with a disproportionate amount of pride. Too loud. I can see heads turning and look in our direction. Not so loud. Human beings evolve in each new generation. The ideals and beliefs behind the festival are inevitability change with time. Oh, shit. Oh, God, there's an exclamation point. Look out! Look out! The deaf chick is using exclamation points. Oh, the world's gonna freaking end. It's intensified. It's intensified sign language, it is. Indeed. Now it's about now it's about delicious fried food and amusing little games that we play and win prizes. Ha 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 ha. The teacher clears his throat very loudly, baiting his long wooden pointer against his other palm like a baton. He shoots a pointed gaze at us. Finally noticing where we are, Misha stifles and a yelp quickly and quiets down. Shizune doesn't seem embarrassed at all, though brushing it off without a care. We are in the middle of class and should start working. Probably. That's right, Shi-chan. What? That's right, Hi-chan. Are you asking because you're interested in joining a club? Could have been my eyes playing tricks on me, but I think I saw a suspicious glance exchanged between them. Misha's tone has also changed, although it does that every other word anyway. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Misha and Shizune looked at each other again. I'm about to ask what they have in their mind. Something dark flutters in my eye, oh my god, in my peripheral vision, catching my attention. Out of the corner of my eye, I see a girl with long, dark hair get up from her desk and slip silently towards the door. I know who you are! Hee. It doesn't seem like she was working in any group, and no one seems to notice her but me. I glance at the teacher, who's also looking at the dark-haired girl go. Why doesn't he say anything? Hey, Chen, is something wrong? Do I look as uneasy as I feel? Or is Misha just looking at me from looking after the girl who left? No, nothing. Okay, well, like we were asking, you don't have any plans for lunch today, do you? I thought I would go to the library, pick up some books. Not really. Do you want to have lunch together then? Sure. Yay! Wahahaha! Okay, Hi-chan, perfect. I don't want to go on a date with this chick. The rest of the class passes unevenly. The girl with the long hair never came back. Before I have time to put any more thought into where she could have gone, the teacher informs us that it is time to stop working. Shizune looks more than a little annoyed that we only just barely managed to finish all our work on time. I'm just glad we finished it at all. It's not a contest or anything. Yes, it is, Hi-chan. Impossible. Really? Really. I've noticed this before, but it's kind of funny how Misha's always moving her hands and signing not only everything she says, but what anyone else is saying at any given time. Obviously, it must be so Shizune can understand it. Her eyes dart back and forth between Misha's hands and me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm talking to Misha, but it might be wrong. Maybe I should face Shizune. I'm used to looking directly at the person whose voice I'm hearing, but really, Shizune can't hear me. But it would be disrespectful to talk to her only through Misha. Then again, isn't that what she's doing? No, she's at least looking at me. This is all very confusing, and I will take some time to get used to it. It's not a contest, because contests are competitions over a prize. If there's no prize on the line, it's not really a contest. Shizune's eyes flash dangerously with a competitive glare. She stares at me as if surprised that I'm challenging her. I think maybe this is a contest to her. I've noticed before how dark and blue her eyes are. It's truly an alluring gaze. Are you sure, Hei-chan? Very sure. You're wrong, Hei-chan, because I don't want to be the slowest one in the class. Therefore, what's on the line is my confidence in my abilities, and the prize is the satisfaction of proving them. Oh, I can respect that. Wahahaha! Probably the one thing I can respect about this person. Particularly this one. Even though I know that she's the one talking. Shizune pushes her glasses up to the bridge of her nose in a very matter-of-fact way. I'd argue more, but the bell rings, and she quickly gets up and picks up her bag, looking at me expectantly. I had almost forgotten that I was supposed to have lunch with them. Where do you want to eat? The cafeteria. That's so plain. Okay, let's go. Plain? Well, I guess. At my old school, I liked to eat outside, near the back of the building. It was a good spot, but I didn't find it until near the end of the freshman year. I wonder if there's a similar place to eat here. Misha seems to imply as much. Shizune and Misha pull me towards the cafeteria, which is surprisingly not packed. Maybe some students favor eating in a classroom or outdoors. I saw some of my classmates had a boxed lunch. After we finished eating, Misha picks up where we left off earlier. So, Hei-chan, you wanted to know about the clubs and stuff, right? Right? Right, Hei-chan? Okay, I guess it makes sense to ask first. Exchanging a little nods of confirmation, they turn to face me again. Misha straightens her posture, as if she is about to deliver a speech. Hei-chan, do you have anything you're really interested in? I used to play soccer, but I'm not really into it. I don't follow the teams and players or anything like that. As of late, I usually just read a lot. There's a book club, right? Oh, God. Excuse me, I burped a little. That's breakfast coming back up. Oh, yeah. Tasty. Gotta love a good old sandwich. Anyways. Hei-chan, right? But it seems like they have all been members. They can possibly be Rav right now. Sorry, Hei-chan. It's a really popular club. Ah, okay. But more to the point, Hei-chan, does this mean that you've had anything already? You don't have anything already in mind? Not really. Good. Great. That's great, Hei-chan. Really great. Lots of laughs. Why is it so great? No reason. Oh, jeez. What is this girl I've got up her sleeve? Well, Hei-chan, other than clubs and upcoming festivals, there is one other thing. Oh boy, here it comes. No! Student council! Oh God, no. I see. I didn't know this school had a student council. That was very melodramatic set up, though, just to tell me what that. I'm pretty sure the two of them know this, because Shizune looks a little embarrassed about it, and Misha's laughing. Shizune quickly retakes control of the discussion. In a manner of speaking, after all, it's still Misha who is the voice of whatever she says. Right, right. Hey-chan, maybe maybe you should join the student council. They could use more people. Yes, definitely. You should definitely join. Why? Well, for one, we can hang out every day. Hey-chan, Shizune and I are both in the student council. Yep. Nope. Actually, Shi-chan is president. Hmm. I'm starting to get the suspicion that Shizune and Misha might not actually be the most unbiased people to talk about this with. As if reading my mind, Shizune quickly adjusts her glasses and signs something to Misha. Of course, we're not trying to get you to join just because we would obviously benefit from your student council, and therefore we have an insensitive initiative to try and get you to. Well, it feels that way, because that's exactly what I was thinking as an actual person rather than reading this character. So you're admitting to that? Yes, good. No, we admit nothing. I mean, Hichan, of course. Of course, it would be nice if you joined, and we'd appreciate it. But even without all that, joining the student council shows a healthy interest in the workings of the one school. Yep, it's true, Hichan. Besides, don't you want to spend time out after school, Hichan? I can't tell if she's being genuine or if she's just really good acting. Both of them seem to be trying hard to look their cutest, although they already pretty cute to begin with. Oh jeez. No, child. Well, so it's settled then. Welcome to student council, Ichan. No. Exactly. No, no. Aw, see, Shichan, of course it wouldn't go so easy. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to be in the student council. No, thank you. Yep, that's right though. It would be boring if we went that smoothly. Oh well. Shichan owes me candy now. What? That didn't make any sense. You were betting on it. Oh, jeez. Excuse me. You were betting on it. Hey, my life's not a game here. Shizune seems very intrigued by this when Misha signs it to her. The aggressive glint returns in her eyes. Oh god, she's seeing this as a competition, which is gonna be bad. Wah ha ha ha! That's interesting, Ichan. Let's play a game. Let's not play a game. Yeah, there we go. That's not what I said. How about rich man, poor man, Ichan? If you lose, you have to join the student council. No. Absolutely not. Exactly. Aw, why not? Well, because you two have the same initiative and therefore the same goal, which is to get me to join the student council, right? Yep. Yeah, that isn't my goal. But what this means is that both of you can team up and I'll be at a clear disadvantage. So, I will have to decline. Hee-chan, I'm very offended. Are you saying you don't trust us and that we would pull something or so disin di- disingenuous? That makes me sad. Sorry. It's hard to tell when Shizune's influence ends and Misha's thoughts begin. In order to atone for hurting a young girl's feelings, you should definitely join the student council. No! How about a game of paper football instead of Rich Man Poor Man? Paper football. Oh lordy. Yeah, it's a game that they play in America. You make a paper triangle and then you try and shoot it past the goalpost that the other player makes with their fingers. Isn't it cool? It's the ultimate form of competition between two people, Hichan. And it's also played by elementary and middle school children. Shichan, That means it's a game that not really that really separates the boys from the men. Wow. Paper football is what decides whether you're a boy or a man. I mean, s- I don't know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say. Okay, anyways, more like the boys from the slightly older boys. I'm not going to play that either. Just the fact that you know what it means, you're probably surprisingly good at it. Exactly. He gets it. This guy gets it. Yeah, that's true. How did you know, Achan? Because I know everything. Shizune frowns at Misha, telling me that she probably wasn't supposed to admit that so readily. I wouldn't say that I'm happy with their attempts to get me into the student council, but I'm a little curious about what the student council does here. Never been on one before, so known everybody who was a member, so it interests me. I also kind of like Shizune Misha, so maybe it wouldn't be so bad. No, it is bad. We're not doing it. Okay, Chan. How about Risk? The game of world domination. Oh, I will own your ass at Risk, bitch. I don't know what that is. Well, I do, and I will destroy you. It's really funny, Chen. You fight and control the world with armies and everything. Yeah. Sounds like Shizune would be good at that. Yeah, well, me as a person is good at that too. If you want to play, we can after school. Ah, really, Shichan? We can play just for fun, Hichan. Shichan hasn't played that game in a long time, so if you want to, there are no strings attached. Well, okay. Okay, perfect. We'll see you after school in the student council room then, Ichan. Wait, why there? Because that's where we keep the game. I don't like this. I grimace to tell them how much I do not like this, but it is more for a show than anything. So in the end, I agree, but only after getting Shizune to acknowledge that I don't mean anything concrete, just to accept to take a look around and play the game with her. Lunch ends and we go back to class. Oh, okay. 1. I'm going to own their ass at freaking Risk. I am the best at that game. I freaking love that game. I will own their ass. I swear to God, if the game actually lets me physically play the game, I will destroy them. It will be good. It will be good, yes. Okay, anyways, let's continue. During afternoon classes, the long-haired girl comes back and sits down in her seat without a word. Again, no one seems to notice, or if they do, no one says anything. I want to ask Misha about it, but I don't want to be noisy. Nosy, duh. After school, Shizune and Misha quickly find me by the first floor lobby and latch onto me, covering each flank in case I might try to escape. I feel a little offended, but I'd be considering it nevertheless. Nevertheless, I'm a bit disturbed that enough people have made a break for it in the past that they're on their guard. What's with the escort? This doesn't make me feel very comfortable. I feel as though this is a trap. It's definitely a trap, and I don't like it. In fact, it makes me feel like a dangerous prisoner being transported to the cell. What's wrong, Hee-chan? That's right. We're just going to play a game of Risk, remember? I don't know, Misha. This all seems a little sinister to me. I start to think that when we sit down and play the game, they'll tie me down and torture me until I agree to join the student council. Well, that's highly unlikely, but still, for some reason, it just seems like it would be so plausible. I mean, I would not put it past these two. I feel like this is going to happen. It's going to be really bad, and I'm not going to like it. Getting into the student council room is as simple as a turn 2 corners from where we start. What? That's it? This makes you guys being so on top of me seem a little silly. That's not true, Hee-chan. Shi-chan says that when their life is threatened, people have shown the capability of pull off Superman bursts of speed. Life is threatened? Her expression unchanged. Misha signs something, amusedly to Shizune, who makes a baffling face and puts her hands back on her. Puts her face and puts her hands behind. No! I apologize. Seems the whole world doesn't want me to play this game. Not really the whole world, but everything going on my computer doesn't want me to play this game. Anyways, let me try reread this. Meisha signs something amusedly to Shizune. She makes a baffling face and puts her hands behind her back, looking pleased with herself. I don't like this. Misha feigns deafness and hums cheerily. Stop that! I know you heard me. You have no excuse, unlike Shizune. Okay. Well, this is all the time that I have for now. Thank you all for watching, and I can't wait to get started with this Risk game. Honestly, I really hope that the game actually allows me to play the game Risk, because if it does, I will wreck them. Because honestly, I don't want to get locked in this path. I want to get locked in that black-haired girl's path, because I'm intrigued by her and why she keeps hiding from me. So, anyways, thank you all for watching again, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace!